Welcome to the Code and Conscience newsletter. Code and Conscience is finally live. This has been several months in the making, and I'm so excited to share it with you. This is my way of thinking out loud with friends. That's you, by the way, about how we as technologists, builders, creators, and leaders impact the world around us with what we choose to build and how we build it. Here's a space for us to have conversations around tech and its impact on society, and share examples of responsible tech leadership that can lead to positive business and societal outcomes. I'll also discuss any upcoming events and anything I'm working on so you don't miss a thing. I hope you'll join me in building a community that thinks as much about our impact as we do innovation. Let's get into it. DEI, a business growth strategy. While companies like Meta, Amazon, and Target are backpedaling on their DEI initiatives, leaders at Apple, Delta, Costco, JP Morgan Chase, MasterCard, Microsoft, Cisco, ELF Beauty, and Ben & Jerry's are doubling down, with JP Morgan Chase CEO Jamie Dimon vowing to continue to reach out to the Black community, the Hispanic community, the LGBT community, the veterans community. According to Subodh Mishra, ISS's head of communications, these politicized campaigns against DEI have failed to make the case for the economic impact related to the request. That's the thing. DEI was always good business and never was about providing unfair advantages to select groups, as many detractors claim. In fact, many employees from marginalized groups may be overqualified for their roles. With Black women as an example being the most educated demographic in the U.S., it's about widening the talent pool, building sustainable growth, and solid teams. Think about it. When you bring in people with all sorts of backgrounds and viewpoints, you get a flood of new ideas. That leads to better products and services that more people want to buy, allowing companies to serve a wider consumer base and expand market reach. If diverse global revenue is your focus, DEI should be a no-brainer. Plus, everyone is happier when they feel like they belong. When companies ditch these programs, it sends a signal that they don't really care about equity or belonging, which leads to lower morale and retention. But when everyone feels respected, they're more likely to work hard and stick around longer. For anyone who's had to train a new team, that's a major win, saving time and money and reducing brain drain. Ignoring DEI can also present a negative perception to the public. According to a Washington Post Ipsos poll in April, 61% of Americans support DEI practices. Rolling back your programs can damage your brand and make you miss out on connecting with a larger customer base. Additionally, countries around the world are passing laws related to equity and diversity, so you could end up well behind the global curve. With the world moving steadily forward and myopic US-based companies setting themselves back 50 years. If you want to attract top talent, boost creativity, and grow your customer base, leaning into DEI makes both dollars and cents. Subscribe to Code and Conscience. Events. Past 2025 State of Atlanta Black Tech Ecosystem Summit. Highlights. View full sessions on YouTube. Watch. Andrea Perry. Duration. 3 minutes and 48 seconds. In the 2025 State of Atlanta Black Tech Ecosystem Summit Series. Watch. Convo with Isaac Hayes III, fan base. Duration, 15 minutes and 11 seconds. In the 2025 State of Atlanta Black Tech Ecosystem Summit Series. Watch. K-12 Computer Science Community. Duration, 29 minutes and 5 seconds. In the 2025 State of Atlanta Black Tech Ecosystem Summit Series. Watch. Tech Workforce. Duration, 29 minutes and 23 seconds. In the 2025 State of Atlanta Black Tech Ecosystem Summit Series. Watch. Startups and Investors Panel. Duration, 56 minutes and 38 seconds. In the 2025 State of Atlanta Black Tech Ecosystem Summit Series. Scheduling the summit got off to a rocky start, eventually going virtual due to back-to-back snowstorms in Atlanta. But it's all good because they also scheduled an in-person town hall at the Gathering Spot on February 1st. Stay tuned for that recap in the next issue. The main idea? To get the community together, make a plan, and actually take action, not just talk. Read more. Refactor.tech January meetup. Crafting great web apps. Talks on Design Plus engineering growth strategies. This month's collab meetup was a hit, kicking off the year at Tech Square ATL with a packed house, including lots of new faces. For this one, we partnered with our friends at the Atlanta JavaScript, Modern Web, React ATL, and Atlanta Vue.js meetups. Read more. Upcoming CTO CraftCon, March 10 to 11, 2025, in London, the ultimate gathering for CTOs and aspiring tech leaders. Join me as I explore the CTO as a global citizen in my keynote and lead a culture mapping roundtable. Register. Women plus AI Futures, March 17 to March 21st, 2025. In Atlanta, join us for Women plus AI Futures Week, an inclusive summit in Atlanta with select online sessions, where women from all industries and career stages come together to learn, connect, and lead in the world of AI. Learn more. Erica's Winter Reading List. Back in December, I shared my annual tradition of catching up on reading during the holidays with my winter reading list. In honor of Black History Month, I'm highlighting several books from my list by Black authors. On my bookshelf, Imagination, a Manifesto by Ruha Benjamin. Black AF History, The Unwhitewashed Story of America by Michael Harriot. Parable of the Sower, Earthseed 1 by Octavia E. Butler. Legendborn, The Legendborn Cycle 1 by Tracy Dion. Around the Web. Read. Woman Tech Network celebrates Black History Month. Careers. Veni Concha, Recruiting in Tech, Issue 001. Read. Liv Erickson, The Interface Revolution. Watch. The Algorithmic Justice League on LinkedIn. Is AI inevitable? Read. OpenAI Furious DeepSeek might have stolen all the data OpenAI stole from us. Read. Timnit Gebru on LinkedIn. Friends, for something to be open source, we need to see. Click the link to read more. Follow me on all socials. Erica on LinkedIn. ericastanley.com on Blue Sky. Book Erica to speak. Don't miss the next Code and Conscience. Subscribe today.